So what is going on, people, and welcome to episode 11 of the Peterborough United Hit Career Mode here on the FIFA 23. And well, you join me in not dire straits, but we have a pre-match press conference ahead of this game against local rivals Cambridge, and it's not good. If you saw the last episode, you will know that we lost 3 games in a row after turning this sinking ship around. Can we expect something different from your team? We'll try and be on the front foot, absolutely. But desperately trying to make morale good again. Can the team still make a title bid? We'll keep fighting as always. Cambridge United favourites to win again. We want to set the record straight, absolutely. We've beaten them at very early doors this season. I think in the Cup, I want to say. If you are looking forward to this episode, drop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel. So, for Derby Day for this episode, Cambridge line up like this. Mitov in goal. We know how good he is. Williams, Ibsen, Rossi, Taylor and Houndstrup at the back. O'Neill and Digby in the middle. Tracy out on the right. Brophy on the left. Adam May in behind. Ex-Reading man Sam Smith. We are sticking with the 4-2-3-1. Sticking with the same lineup. It's worked for us most recently, so try and get back to what we know works, and hopefully we can come out of this game with some credit, and at least a point would be nice, to be perfectly honest. I am recording all these episodes back to back, as you may well be able to tell. So I'm hoping my FIFA form has picked up in the last 5 minutes since I played the last game and clicked stop recording and record. Oh, Clark Harris, the defender's had a bit of a... That was good, wasn't it? I can't see the celebration, which is always good. That was interesting. Defenders run away from the ball. That touch there, I'd already pressed shoot by the time he'd taken the touch, but when he got there, I was like, there's no way from that angle. But Johnson Clark Harris does the impossible sometimes, and what he does do, as well as that, is score goals, and lots of them. And he's found the back of their net there again in sensational style. And we've done something in this game in the first 10 minutes that we kind of struggled to do in the last episode, and that was score goals. We've robbed them here. Nice. Nagy is away. Little ball from Clark Harris, and Nagy is going to go all the way here. Zolt Nagy can't finish to save his dinner because he's a left back. Oh, moving it forward nicely. Sam Smith into the area. Edwards tracked him, but it's Tracy. Tries to beat Riznik at his near post, but he's alert to it, the Ukrainian. Oh, Garner, he's in it. Has he got the pace to get away from the defender at the moment? It's yes, Joe Garner. He hasn't been on the score sheet too much as of late, but he's made it 2-0. We are back. We are looking good. It was just a blip. It was just a blip. It's fine. Joseph Garner. That's a good strike. Again with his left peg. Mitov. Less said about FIFA goalkeepers, the better, but I will take it when it goes in our favour. Oh, it's a good tackle from Saville. And Nagy onto the loose ball. Clark Harris in his stride will take that. Garner, it's 3. And he's in. Oh, he's made sure that one's gone in. What move. To see him peel away. Clark Harris, the vision is superb. Obviously, he can't see that because he's got the back of his head to him, but I've seen it. It's a great play. It's 3-0 against the local rivals. This is exactly what we needed to get things back on track. Not only a good win, but that's terrible. That is terrible. Is he going to get... Oh, it's a good recovery tackle. Nice from Clark Harris. Good hold-up play. Garner. Oh, the defender stopped. And Garner has snuck in there. And he's got his hat-trick. That defender's had an absolute mare. And from the number 10, who's that? Is that Ibsen Rossi in the middle? He just stops. He just inexplicably just stops running. We're playing some superb stuff. Harris again. Garner's in. Back to Nagy. So Nagy, he scores! It's in off the post. The Hungarian grabs his goal. Go on, my man. Salt Nagy. We wrote him off as a defender, but as a winger, he's keeping Randall out of the team at the moment, who is a natural winger. I promise I'm playing this on Legendary. Why does it always happen? we do well, and then we do absolutely terribly. And then I start winning again. And then we do terribly. And then I start winning again. I promise, it's been on legendary the whole time. I'm going to make a sub. Well, after grabbing his goal, we've taken him off. He's run his game. Ricky J. Jones in on the left-hand side. There's a ball in there. Clark Harris. It's 6. Cambridge have fallen apart in this game. I don't know what to tell you. This is like taking candy off a baby. I don't know why I did it in a northern accent. If that was even a northern accent, northerners, I apologise. If that sounded anything like you, I do apologise. I don't know what people sound like in Peterborough. Is there an accent in Peterborough? Let me know. I've started. So for those, I said about in a couple episodes ago about like a life. Oh, that's a good save. A lifestyle change. Basically, I'm just eating well, and I've actually started to do exercise. Believe it or not. We're absolutely running ragged here. Oh. So like just been going. That's why I just don't have as much time. First week I was busy with FM. What was it? The Spring Cup, FM Spring Cup. No, Winter Cup. Over on Twitch and doing all of the stuff that goes along with that. So I just didn't really have time to make videos and stuff. Good block. And then last week we've had some ongoing family stuff, and sorry, just gonna make sure this goes in. Thank you. Ongoing family stuff, and yeah, basically like I've started going exercising. I went to some like boxing circuit training thing yesterday. I'm so stiff, it's ridiculous. Gonna start going to the gym properly as well, so just been like adjusting to that, because it's like eating as well, obviously, because if you can't tell, I'm a rather large gentleman, so just been like eating better and stuff like that, but then it's everything that goes along with that is like eating healthier. So instead of eating like a ready meal from the shop, it's eating a fairly similar meal, but like cooking the ingredients from scratch, for example, which then, you know, doing the cooking takes extra effort, takes the preparation and stuff. So again, it's all like, it sounds mundane, and I know, and I apologise, but like it's just all that little extra time that it's taking to do stuff, not to mention actually going out and exercising and stuff, but all the little mundane things that take time, like cooking and that, just eating up the more and more time that I now don't have, sort of thing. Sorry, I'm just trying to decide who I want to take off here. Burrows is quite tired, so is Saville. I think I'll take off Saville. We'll bring on Fuchs. Switch those two round. Lovely jubbly. Thompson and Fuchs on. Yeah, 7-0 by the way. But yeah, so that's why. But now I've adjusted to that lifestyle. I know when my peak times are. You know, I know when I've got gaps and stuff. So, like, why are they playing 3 at the back? Thompson's in it. Oh, he's rattled the post. So yeah, now that I'm on top of it, I can schedule things a bit more, and I've got time for videos and stuff. Well, I know when I've got time for videos and stuff. I forgot kind of the whole point of this conversation, or this point, sorry. Oh yeah, so eating basically, if you can't tell, that's a good save. The energy from last episode to this episode, eating healthy, all the stuff that goes with it. As it's a Friday night, I've decided I'm gonna, let loose, treat myself a little bit, as I've been good all week. I'm having a can of Pepsi Max, and it's doing things to me apparently that it never normally would, but because I haven't really had any sugar for almost a week. I mean, I know Pepsi Max is sugar-free, but it's still got sweetener in it. Apparently this is doing things to me. We've won 7-0. That was quite easy. We still had less possession as well. Sheffield Wednesday won. Ipswich won. Morecambe drew. I don't really know what to tell you, folks. Christ. I mean, we've got. I haven't cut. I can't remember the last time I would have put a cut in there. We're still on legendary. I'll just show you. That was good, wasn't it? I'd really love to do that to Morecambe as well. They've been annoying me recently. Well, welcome to a very sunny New Year's Eve. We played Christmas Day, now playing New Year's Eve. And yeah, Morecambe playing their back six as usual. And this is their team: Adam Smith in goal, McLaughlin, Delaney, O'Connor, Rawson, Gibson and Farnay complete the back six. Shaw and Weir in the middle. Cole Stockton, there he is, the man that caused problems for us before. And Callum Patterson up top for us. We've had to make a change, unfortunately, some tired legs, but none more so than Clark Harris. He was shattered after the last game. So Ben Thompson's come into the number 10 role and Garner has moved up top. We have got some tired players. Garner, as you can see, a bit tired. Taylor, Burrows, Nathan Thompson, but they've got enough in the tank. Plus, we've got a bit of a gap after today in terms of a game. So, between games, essentially. So, yeah, it's all right. It's what I was going to say is actually, obviously, this is New Year's Eve. The next game will sort of be like halfway between. I think we've got Papa John's game. And Stockton, he's had a strike, but straight at Risnick. The next game is the middle of January. So leave your, and we're obviously in the episode after, we'll be finishing the January window. So leave your transfer suggestions. Oh, Ajiboye with a strike there. Leave your transfer suggestions if you have any in the comments. I've still got some from the summer window. They're on my shortlist in the game, and obviously we haven't got any money at the moment, so it wouldn't be until probably next season that we'd be looking to bring some of those potential signings in. But you never know. We may have some bids in January for some of our players. Ball to the back. That was supposed to be towards the back stick. Thompson has a strike, you know. Oh, it's a good save from Smith. Oh, Garner tried to capitalise on that loose touch. It's a poor pass though from Jack Taylor, but that's just as bad. Get the ball out wide to Ajiboye again. He's causing all sorts of problems in this game. Nagy, oh, it's headed just away. Thompson, oh, he's gone for the strike there, and he's taken out there. I think it's Callum Patterson that's done it, but no foul apparently. Play the ball forward nice and quickly, and Ajiboye is in. Ajiboye, it's a good save from Smith. Turn that one round. The home fans are up supporting their team. They are trying to will the ball into the net. Thompson, strike. Oh, he's hit that with some venom. But Smith again turns it round the post. Saville trying to get this one in. Oh, Nagy's there. He's found Nathan Thompson. Oh, the deflection takes it over. It could have gone anywhere. Saville, it's headed away this time. Taylor, oh, it's well away actually now. Ajiboye needs to win that, and he doesn't. He's beaten to it by Stockton. Luckily, he's taken him out. They can't really counter. Although, saying that, Patterson is bursting forward. Callum Patterson. Edwards, oh, it's a great finish. Edwards come across to try and get a block on it. But Callum Patterson has found the back of the net, and it's a very good finish, to be fair to him. Saville, he's trying to fight. It's Josh Knight, the centre-half, who's bursting forward. I wouldn't have said that. He would be one of the prime candidates, but there you go. Garner. Oh, the deflection. And Smith is making a smart save down low. Nagy. I need to put more on these corners. I feel like I'm putting a lot on them, but they always just barely seem to get past the front post. Nice little spin there from Burrows. Right, Taylor. We need to get something going this second half. I don't feel like we've done too much. Ajiboye. Lovely first time effort. Thompson. What a finish, Ben Thompson. He's threatened so many times in this game. But that is a finish of a man who has accomplished. I don't know. It was the first thing that comes to my head. But it's a great finish. We'll take nothing away from him as I have a sip of Pepsi Max. But it's just inside the area. And he's found that corner absolutely superbly. Burrows has done really well. I'm really starting to like Harrison Burrows. Oh, no. How do you explain that? That's bollocks, that is. Oh, no. I wanted JamoPlays to play it through. Thompson have made a good run through the middle. Oh, well in Taylor. Jones. Thompson. Oh, what a finish from Ben Thompson. I'm not even sure what that was, whether it was a dink, whether it was just a scoot. I have no idea, but the crowd go wild, the subs go wild. Am I coming over? Apparently not. But I just hit B, sort of thinking he'll hit like diags into the far corner. But, I mean, it's good hold-up play from Jones, waiting to see the picture. And he's just like nonchalantly scooped it. I do apologise. Yeah, it's just a little sort of dink, almost like the way he's hit that is like a pass, but it's found the back of the net, and Ben Thompson is absolutely turned up in this game. Oh, I thought we were going to rub it off him then. Is there time for a winner? There goes the full-time whistle, another draw. First draw in the league this season, and it's taken till New Year's Eve. That's mental. Yeah, Smith was absolutely on fire for them in that goal. But Ipswich win. All the way wins, look at that. Yeah, we could have won that game, but it is Morecambe. They know the problems that they cause us. But it is the first of the month. Watts has been recalled. Yeah, that's not surprising. His expired anyway. Taylor has gone to Sweden. And this is what our academy is looking like. This guy is, I'm losing hope with him. Are you still learning to be a defensive midfielder? That's taking a while. We've got some budget. We have 250 grand. I don't know whether that 9 grand weekly budget means like wages. I'm assuming. Yeah, so there's enough wages in there to get someone in. In terms of what I have on the transfer hub, so these are the players that have been recommended. So Marco Tilio, probably not good enough for us now. I'll keep him on there, but probably not. Idrissa Toure from is at Pisa, 24-year-old German. Drew Yearwood doesn't want to relocate, and then Jonas David, he's too important. So some players on there, all young players, so we can keep them on there. These are all free agents that we've scouted, that are within the realms of possibility. So I'll just keep them on the shortlist now. All of them from Qatar for some reason, pretty much. I'm gonna. We've got quite a while now. So we've got games soon, I think, in the Papa John's. Yeah, and then Charlton. So we've got a little while. So now it's January. I think I need to go and think about what I'm gonna do with this squad. To see if there's any extra sales maybe we can make or anything we can do. Okay, so come January, I've just done loads of like admin sort of stuff. We're going to pursue this tactic going forward. This is, I think, at the moment what I want my first team to look like. I think when Poku comes back in, we'll probably have him ahead of Nagy. He's like 3 days away now, so he should be fit for the next game. I have... The only thing I think I've changed is that Mason Clark is now actually going to be part of the squad. Just as an extra, well, I say that, just as an extra option on that right-hand side, because he can play sort of anywhere in the front, like 3, really. Joe Tomlinson has gone on the transfer list. We're alright defensively. Obviously, you know, we're a man light at the moment because Kent is injured, so I may well look to bring someone in on loan for the rest of the season, even if it's just, or even call up one of the kids. Have we got a defender? We got that, although I think he's transitioning to a defensive, yeah, so we won't really have any, we can play there, so maybe we'll just call him up or get someone in on loan. But yeah, just having a look, sort of, we're all right there, to be perfectly honest. Got a good depth everywhere else. So I was just having a look at, like I said, sort of keeping track of the players that that we've some of the ones we've scouted, and I have all the free agents that we've scouted on my shortlist, and some of them, like Ahmed, left wing back. Our left wing backs are fine. We don't really need anyone there. Centre backs we could probably do with, you know, if we have the money, we could bring him in. Only bringing in, he's 5'9" as a centre back, but good rating for Al Rawi. Again, Ali Assad, he wouldn't get ahead of Ghana, and he can play anywhere across the midfield three, which is ideal, like the forward midfield three. We've already got Ajiboye and Poku. Ben Thompson's our backup cam, so he's not much of an improvement on that. Osman Bakari is one that interests me. I'll come back to him in a sec. Hassan is one that we've looked at again. I think we were looking at him when we actually needed a left back, but he wanted slightly too much money. Probably still does, to be honest. Ismail Mohammed, right back, again, not really, like, he's not as good as we, you know, he's not as good as what we have, so probably wouldn't even, like, entertain it. Ronaldo was there on the free agent, so I thought that was quite funny. Obviously, he's not interested in a move. Only worth 27 million, though, which I found quite funny, and 88 rated as well. And then this guy, Daniel Sundgren, who's actually fairly decent, is getting quite old though. But again, sort of slightly too much. Bakari's the one I wanted to chat about. He's only 24, Ghanaian, 70 rated, so on paper would be our best winger. Can play up front as well. He's very quick. He's got some very quick stats. And actually, considering we've just made Clark Harris, he can't finish. He get like... Yeah, that's technical dribbler is absolutely the right thing. He gets the ball and he can just go, and that's about it. But pace in this division, he's only 5'7" as well. I feel like as we've now made Mason Clark an option, because more so out of necessity because of the change in shape, this guy would just be a better option than Mason Clark. 63 rated is Mason Clark. This guy's 70. He's very quick, very good, weak foot. He wants, hopefully we could bring him in for that lower end. I'm hoping the kind of wage, the weekly wage thing, the weekly budget that was in the finances is what we can offer in wages. I'm going to go in and try and get this guy. So we'll see how it is. Weekly budget is 4.6. That's not ideal. He wants important. I give him important, to be fair. He'd probably play a lot of games. 3-year deal is fine with me. Disregard. He wants 5.7. I can't afford that. I tell you what, we'll remove the bonus. We can't. Is that okay? Okay, well that's a lot cheaper than I thought. I need to understand how the finances on this year's game work, because that's, who is that? That's definitely not Osman Bakari. I'm a little bit worried if that's the game has got this like bugged out. That's definitely not Osman Bakari. So we'll skip that. There's Osman Bakari. He is in. So I'm really happy with that piece of business actually. It means we can actually get rid of Mason Clark now. But yeah, I need to understand the finances in this game, because it said we had a weekly budget of 9 grand, but I don't know what that translates to in wages. Like, it still says we've got a weekly budget of 1,600 quid, but what does that actually mean? Like, I don't understand. Bring back the sliders, man. That's what I say. Like, that doesn't... My current budget's 43k. What does that mean? Like, I have no idea. Either way, yeah, we got Bakari, so I'm going to go and transfer this Mason Clark again. Right, okay, we are here for the game against Burton Albion in the Papa John's Trophy. They're going for the 4-2-3-1. And we've got Mariappa in the side. We know the Burton Albion team. Sticking with the same shape, and I'm actually just noticing that Thompson is shattered. So what I'm going to do is make Poku in there. He can play in cam, so that's cool. And then we'll get Bakari on the bench. Why not? So yeah, this is our team. Bergstrom in goal, Ward at right back. Thompson's moved into centre back with Butler, Nagy on the left. Norburn and Fuchs in the middle, Ajiboye in the right, Randall on the left. Poku, his first game back from injury, in behind Ricky J. Jones. We will quick sim this and 3-1 win. They've had a man sent off again. We were 3-0 to the good though. Ajiboye with 2 and Ricky J. Jones with 1. Really good to see. So we are through again, I assume. Well, obviously we're through again into that competition. I wonder, just having a look, well, there's the league table. Still sitting in 4th, still 4 points off of 2nd place. What's that looking like now? Okay, quarterfinals, we've got Wycombe. Fair enough. Well, we'll send that game whenever we get to it. But a bit of a gap now. About 10 days before we play the last play game of the episode. Well, in this last game of the episode, Charlton at home, this is how they line up. Jojo Wallacott in goal. Claire, Lavelle, Innes and Stephen Sessignon at the back. Raksaki, Jack Payne, Scott Fraser and Kirk in the midfield. Seidel and Stockley up top. The Charlton side is very different to what I remember last seeing. Terrell Thomas, a player I know. Chuck Zaniki in there. George Dobson's not a bad player. McGilvery as well. So, yeah, not too bad a side, I don't think. Charlton gone for the standard 4-4-2. This is the side we are rocking today then. Riznik is in goal. Thompson, Edwards, Knight and Burrows. Saville and Taylor in the midfield. Bakari gets his start on the right-hand side. Thank you, game. Garner in the number 10. Poku makes his start on the left. And Clark Harris up top. Be interesting to see how Bakari gets on his first start. Got pace to burn, this guy. Very much similar to Ajiboye, I think. But I'm quite happy to switch between those two, to be perfectly honest. I think they'll be very similar. Obviously very similar rated as well. So, yeah, there'll be much to see between the two. I think he's dribbled around the keeper but taken it out of play. He's got the number 14 shirt. I did consult Wikipedia. Obviously things have changed since the January transfer window has now been and gone in real life. Oh, I thought that was Nestle and Bins then. But yeah, apparently Peterborough have no number 14, so he has the number 14 shirt. But yeah, interested to see how all 5'7" of him gets on. But a decent little ball in there to Clark Harris. Garner gonna take the corner. Oh, hello. Oh, I don't know whether that's defender or there's some keeper in that as well. But Clark Harris has absolutely blasted that towards the goal. Bakari threw himself at it to try and get the end of it, but it was Clark Harris with a strike, and somehow it stayed out. Oh, they're in behind Seidel. He's just about beat Riznik to that. And I don't know whether that's under or over the keeper, but either way, it's in the back of our net. Just committed to that with Edwards, thinking he'd get there. And it's just over the keeper. It's a really good finish from the giant up top. Seidel and Charlton lead this game. Come forward again here, Charlton. Kirk is in behind. Can he get a ball in? Oh, he should have done it sooner. It's still falling for him somehow. Well, Stockley has tried to beat Riznik at his near post. But again, the Ukrainian stands tall. I think that was Poku there with the header away. That's not quite the pass I wanted from Edwards. Oh, he's in again. That's a great save from Riznik. I think, who's that? Raksaki maybe? That was in behind. Lovely little burst of acceleration again from him just to get past his man. Oh, he's in again. Again, it's an unbelievable save from Riznik to stop Raksaki. He's keeping us in it. No question. Ooh. I think he's there again. He's pulling off a Mitov at this point. I think that's going to be a thing. A Mitov in this save is definitely just a goalkeeping masterclass. Bakari does well. I don't think we're going to have time for this. Please say we have time. Please say we have time. Clark Harris He scores! It's what he does. His 23rd goal of the season. And on the stroke of half time, we've been allowed to continue the counter. And there was only one outcome. As soon as he was in the area, with no one around him on his left foot, as Stuart Robson's just said, there was no stopping that. And JJ Walcott could not keep that out. And well, he has saved us more times than I care to admit. McDonald's winning, Ipswich drawing. Oh, it's going to be an interesting second half to the season. We need to get consistency and quick. Oh, Seidel. Oh, it's Ken Riznik. Straight at him, fortunately, but it's a good little bit of trickery there from the big man. Poku. Oh, I'm enjoying how lively Poku looks. Oh, good toe in from Edwards on his return. We've missed that. Like, I enjoyed Nagy on that left hand side. Don't get me wrong. He had a little bit about him, but like Poku, his agility, his pace. We've let them in it. His agility and pace is causing problems already, and it's so good to see. Just having a player like that who can cause problems. Not how not I was going to say, not like George Savile who's causing problems for us, it seems. Bakari. I haven't seen too much of Bakari, to be fair. We are going to get the foul for that though. I thought Bakari might latch onto the loose ball, but nothing doing. That wasn't the pass that I wanted, but hey ho, FIFA in that. Oh, that's one thing that does annoy me about Nathan Thompson. Not only is he freaking slow, it's a good finish. Not only is he slow, but he's so limp in the tackle, it's ridiculous. Just giving him a new contract as well, and this is how he repays me. It's a lovely spray of plate over to Raksaki. His turn burrows inside out it. And Seidel this time can't get the ball over his man. Clark Harris. It's a great pass. Clark Harris. Garner. He scores. Get in. Unbelievable play from Johnson Clark Harris. Just the little composure to stop himself, open up that passing channel. And Garner again with his quality, only one outcome when he's in that position. It's 2-2 with just over 5 minutes to go. Is there a winner? Bakari. Interesting. Fuchs. Poku. Poku. Shoot! What are you doing? Oh, I pressed the buttons and he just didn't do anything. Oh, what are you doing, Kwame? Well, we've come back and got a point. I guess that's the best thing. Charlton had the better of the game. No questions. McDonald's draw. Ipswich win. Not ideal. Oh, dear. Dear. Poku has changed position. Lovely old job. I think we're setting him as a left winger again. We are indeed. But he's going to grow back up again very nice and quickly. We're getting working on as a support winger for now. But yeah, that's. I need to let you know. You get the chance, David. Don't you worry, sunshine. Don't you worry. The board aren't happy with me, apparently. But that's going to be it for today's episode in terms of games. Let's have a look at the league table. So we still sit in 4th, of course we do. Still 6 points off actually now. So we've drawn another draw in the league. So we just need to pick things up. Just the consistency. Barnsley it is that sits second now. We've still conceded so many more goals than everyone else, but then we've scored so many more goals than everyone else. So McDonald's and Derby are comfortable, 3 points behind us. Wickham 5 points 5 points adrift as well. So that's comfortable. It's just we need to make inroads ahead. And well, the first game of next episode I can see is against Lincoln, so that's not going to be easy when that's another rivalry. But we will finish off the January period and we play Ipswich in the next episode. That is massive. If we can beat them, that would be huge. But we play Lincoln, who were the first team to beat us this season and were really, really good. But we play them, Ipswich and Forest Green, in the next episode. There's that Morecambe game as well. So the second half of the season looking a bit quieter, apart from April was quite busy. And then, so we've got then like a 3-week break after the last game. That makes no sense. But anyway, in the next episode we will finish off the month of January. If there's any business to be done, who knows? We've already brought someone in, and yeah, hopefully he can flourish, Kambakari, on our side. But that is going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, as I said earlier, pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.